Oh, okay, we're live. Assalamualaikum. Sana, sana. Just a moment. My kids were playing in my earphones, so it's a bit hold up. Sure, blame it on the kids. Set. Bismillah. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Malik yawmiddin. Kana. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, please make this sharing a value to the people who needs it, and may they value it, and may this knowledge bring them closer to you, Ya Allah. Bismillah. Okay, all right. Assalamualaikum. Who is watching? Say I. Who's watching? Type here. Say I. I. Type kat sini. I. If you're watching, sound good? Sound good? Okay, if you can hear me, just because this is just only my second day uh, of of shooting, still working on the technical stuff. If you can hear me, please type sound good. All right, so Bismillah. So the topic today is someone asked me yesterday, what are the skills before and during Taaruf? What are the skills before during Taaruf? So before I continue, let's check who is here and who is listening. Just say I. If you're here, say I. If you can't hear me, say no sound lah. Okay. All right. So I'll start. Bismillah. Okay. So someone asked me the question. What are the skills before and during Ta'aruf? The skills before doing Ta'aruf. But although I put the title as Ta'aruf lagi best for the dating. Okay, clear cut answer. Very short answer is dating permissible? Yes, dating is permissible after nikah. You harus nikah. You harus nikah first, then you date, and it's afdal. Dating is afdal when you already nikah your wife. Like date your wife a lot. Something that you need to do. And apa beza ta'aruf and dating? So the word dating usually comes with the connotation of berdua-duaan dalam gelap and things yang benda yang tak disukai berlaku, benda yang syaitan suka berlaku. So it's memudaratkan dating sebelum nikah ni. So I don't want to go into the halal haram. I'm not a haram police. But I have to say that dating has its dangers. You're an adult. You should know that it has its dangers. Because I don't want you to, not you lah. I mean people to go into a dating dilemma, which is dah couple bertahun-tahun, and then dah couple bertahun-tahun, dah intimate, lepas tu he leaves you and marry someone else. So what happened to you? You wasted 7 years, 10 years of your life dating again. So this is one reason why I'm sharing this. Doing these videos, because this happens all the time. So many people message me, women message me, mostly women message me, cakap, oh dah dating tahun tiba-tiba dia ghost. And one of my client, before she joined, she asked for my help. She told me her story, whereby she was talking to this guy, getting to know, and talking about marriage. And after, when she said, okay lah, bila nak masuk Minang? As soon as she said that, after 1 year of dating, that guy pindah rumah. literally pindah rumah. It's like this is probably I don't mean to I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's ridiculously crazy. Uh that guy pindah rumah, she went to her house, rumah dia kosong. Uh, she, she went to his house, rumah that guy kosong. I mean, he's basically gone. He ghosted her, and she knows where he works, but she didn't go there because she realized that that's not her level. She macam dah terlanggar dinding lah, dah terhantuk kan. So I would like to share things like ultimatum, how to uh, do your best in getting to know someone. What are the pitfalls to avoid so that you don't waste your age, your life, wasting years of dating. All right, and a few more things. So ta'aruf and dating, ta'aruf and dating. Okay, skills before and during ta'aruf. I mean, there are a few more things before ta'aruf, even before you meet someone you want to meet. Is knowing yourself, knowing what you want. Because nanti it's like go for an interview lah. The interviewer tanya, tell me about yourself. It's like, but you don't know about yourself. You're not clear. Um, and uh, it's like interview. So tell me about yourself. I don't know. I work here and here. Is that you? Are you your job? That's not. So I'm polishing my framework on how to for you to get to know yourself, which is very important. And so you find the right jodoh. Kalau tidak, because there's usually a issue salah pilih jodoh and don't know how to pilih jodoh. So that's what I want to share today. And my stand is running. Hold on. Okay, better. All right. So let's see. Let's see who is here. So I am coming up with a framework of how to avoid salah pilih jodoh, a framework of how to what's the most efficient way to cari jodoh. Okay, sorry about this angle. It keeps going down on showing my tummy. Okay, all right. So just looking. Okay, skills before ta'aruf and okay, back to skill before ta'aruf and during ta'aruf. But even before ta'aruf too, it's a something that you need to know. It's a skill before ta'aruf is knowing yourself. What do you want? Be clear to yourself. Otherwise, it's you're going into like in any ever direction. Because let's say for example you pakai Waze kan, you pakai Waze and you don't know, you tap on you punya GPS and say, oh, turn on the Waze. Waze tanya, where are you going? Entah. Where are you now? Entah. So how are you going to get there? So you need to know where you are. You need to know where you are and knowing your destination. So what I'm trying to share with you today is knowing what is your destination, who you are, why you are you, how you behave, what your preferences are, knowing yourself, and then what you do. So these are the things that for you to explore yourself in order for you to communicate who you are to your potential calon jodoh. So otherwise, you'll be accepting any ever type of jodoh, calon, and uh, if you can't communicate what you want, then that's a problem because any you might not realize you're getting the wrong thing, but without realizing it, again. I really need to fix this tripod. All right, so Check this out. Check this out. This is a horrible handwriting, and someone said I should be a doctor. I said I am not that smart. Okay, so this is why you are you. What is your destination? You start with why you are who you are. Again, why you are you. What is your destination in life? Why are you alive? Reason for your life. So why you are you. What is your purpose in life? Your purpose in life is just to be an employee. If your purpose in life is to be only a mother, is your purpose in life to be a wife, if you're not clear of the big picture on why your core identity model can, then that's a problem. If you do are not clear of your destination. So I want to share with you this middle part is the most important part because it is it's what drives you. It's your reason for being. You can say it's your reason for being, and I want to tell you that this is something that you need to know about yourself the most. It's not a one day thing that you can realize, but we all need to work on this. When I did this, and my purpose became clearer, and I realized what I need to do, how I need to live my life. So, why you are you, and why you are you. So, the goal in life, I believe, as Muslims, is to be closer to Allah and see Him in His Jannah, the highest Jannah possible. So, my goal is that my goal is that to get closer to Allah, to be in His Jannah, and everything stems out from there. Everything stems out from there. Dan inilah uh, pegangan yang paling penting is clearer. It's clarity in the head. It's like this is the destination, and this is how I like to get there. Okay, destination is this. This is the target. Macam bullseye lah. This is the bullseye. This is destination. To be closer to Allah in His Jannah. There, that is the purpose. So, I mean, that is my purpose, and I hope that's your purpose too, Ken. And it applies to you too, because this is the big picture, although it's the smallest part. This is the big picture, um, because when your goal is to get to Jannah, you know, you know how you are you. You like to go to Jannah in as a hafizah, as a hafiz, as a educator, as a leader, or as a mother, and this is your preference. And so, what do you do to be that? Again, what you are. This is what you are. To go to Jannah, this is who, this is how. Inilah how you nak buat benda tu. How you prefer to go to Jannah. And there's so many ways to go Jannah. Jannah, syurga, bawah telapak kaki ibu. Syurga is menjadi seorang pendakwah, dai, pensedekah. So many ways to Jannah, kan? And what is your most preferred way? You skills that you have, you feel that is innate to you, kan? And then what you are right now is and for example an employee to be the best at your job, or what you are a penceramah agama, for example. But where you are now here is someone, this is more of the exterior, this exterior things like oh, I am a pendakwah jodoh. No, don't call it pendakwah, nanti saya tak ada tauliah. There's no such thing as pentauliahan pendakwah jodoh. So I mean, my goal is dakwah jodoh. Just to show way to speak, because uh, jodoh helping people to get married, I believe, to me, kan, because sunnah Nabi kata, sunnah Nabi adalah berkahwin, dan uh, siapa yang tak ikut sunnah Nabi itu bukan daripada kaum dia, kan. Dan this topic of goal and purpose is making me thirsty, because this is my hunger. This is why I do this. So daripada sunnah Nabi tu, kita this is how I want to do this. This is, I believe, I've been given this gift to help people to cari jodoh, and that's why this is my way to bina umat Nabi untuk dekatkan diri kepada Allah, and that's my gift, that's my skill. Okay, so that's what I do sebagai seorang yang berkongsi pasal jodoh, nak bantu orang kahwin jodoh untuk mereka dekatkan diri dengan Allah di jannah Allah. That's what I'm doing. This is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. Okay. So, in your context, from your point of view as a listener, you want to go to Jannah. This is your goal. Okay? How you prefer to get there, and who you are, what you do with your life. It's very important. Okay, we have a few more. If you want to share a bit more, you can type in who you are. Okay, so I want, why I do this, I want to go to jodoh, Jannah Allah. And then who am I? I am a helper of someone who, how I do this, how I do this is I help people to go to Jannah Allah. Not just I want to go, saya pun nak bantu orang ke Jannah Allah. And you, for example, as a who wants to get married, be a husband or a wife, is your way to go to Jannah Allah. There's so many ways to go to Jannah Allah, like I mentioned, and this is the way you want to go there. As a wife, as a husband, you nak bina ummah Nabi, be a good father, be a good mother, dan when you raise good children, and diorang doakan untuk kita masuk jannah, itu antara perkara yang paling mujarab, dan sebagai persedekah antara asbab kita ke jannah, kan. So what you do, you nak jadi persedekah, you want to be a good husband, good wife, a good mother, how you do it, this is totally up to you. This is, in your words, something that you need to do. So this is, I call this the why am I like this, why am I doing all this. So this will also at the same time help you, beri you keyakinan untuk berkahwin, because there's a lot of my clients yang cakap dia nak kahwin tapi tak yakin, sebab orang cakap, katalah, when you fix in your mind that your goal is Jannah, nak dekatkan diri dengan Allah, you are clear, you can macam, okay, tak apa, tujuan you Jannah, kan, tak kisahlah orang cakap apa, you nak pergi Jannah. Orang nak cakap apa, cakaplah, this is your goal, you nak dekatkan diri you dengan Allah, jumpa Allah di Jannah. So there is such a huge goal, there is such a big why, and it makes, macam orang nak cakap apa, cakaplah, tak kisah, kan. And gives you clarity on why you are doing what you're doing, how you do what you're doing, and what you do, kan. So this is so important. Be clear on this. Why, you start with why you are you. Kenali diri. Alright. So, listener tu, kalau boleh, if you have comments and questions, please type in the comments below. Okay, okay, so siapa yang baru masuk tu, I want to just to recap sikit. Why am I showing this? Because someone asked apakah skill sebelum dan sedang ta'aruf. Sebelum ta'aruf, you need to know who you are, what is your purpose, your destination. So your destination adalah nak pergi jannah Allah. How you do that is, from my context, this context of jodoh is you nak buat melalui perkahwinan, you want to be a good mother, you nak jadi seorang a good wife, a good mother, kan? How you do that is to find what you do, what you need to do is to find a husband who will lead you here. Faham tak? So what I'm trying to help you at this level, so you fulfill how you do this in order for you to go here. So I am basically macam your ways lah. If you have that clear destination, kan, that is, you have a very clear destination, then ways pun tahu nak guide you macam mana. I'm that ways. I am helping you to go here. So macam Yoda lah. Yoda doesn't I'm like your Yoda, your guide, Yoda jodoh. Yoda, Master Yoda. So your guide to help you get here, but it's entirely up to you on how you want to do it. I'm helping you at this level, helping you to find a good husband, a spouse, or a wife for you together to go here. Because there's so many ways to go to Jannah. Kan? Allah nak memudahkan lagi cara-cara untuk umat kita ke Jannah. Tapi my skill is helping wanita pemalu dapat jodoh Jannah. Okay, that is my skill. That's how I'm helping you to get here. So if your goal is not this, then you're probably not the person I need to talk to, or you don't have to listen to me if your goal is not Jannah. Okay, so if your goal is this, then I'll help you from here with however you are to get to here. So if this is your goal, I know you from here, I help guide you sampai sini. Alright, so if this is your destination, inshallah, I will guide you. You may have other ustad or not ustad. You may have other guides or people who can guide you to go to Jannah, but my skill and specialty is to help you go here, from here. Okay? You might have other people macam boleh tolong you jadi seorang pendakwah. So that is someone else. That's not my expertise. My expertise is bantu you dapat jodoh Jannah. That is my goal. That is my skill to help you get to Jannah from here to here. All right. So draw this out. Draw this out. I think I should do a worksheet that you can download. Yeah, I'll do a worksheet. Okay. That you can download is why you are you. What is your reason for being? Your purpose in life, and it should be in your own words. And if your goal is to be closer to Allah and close to Allah and to be in His Jannah, so I want to help you in your journey to Jannah. Okay, maybe I should rename this model Journey to Jannah. All right, so all right, okay, boleh. So I'm getting more questions from Telegram. Explain more on what okay, okay, so what is basically what we're going to talk about in most of these videos. This is you, this is what you want, your Jannah Allah, kan? And this is how you are is you want to be a good spouse, and I can help you at this level, I can show you the way to this. This is, but it's, I can show you the way, but it's a path for you to walk on. So it's important to know that I can assist you, but you have to do it. You yang kena buat. Boleh? Macam, for example, coach, Nicole David punya coach lah. Nicole David punya coach, he doesn't play for her, but he shows her how to play it. Yeah. So I'm your coach. That's why I call myself coach. I mean, I have no better description for myself. I coach you here for you to get to your here, your purpose in life. All right. Okay. So how will be a lot of different things. A lot of different things. I will be covering so many different things on how you can get here by being a spouse, and what you can do here to get here. So I hope I'm clear on this. Okay. Any questions? Please put it in the comment section below. Okay. So take your time. Draw this circle. Draw this 1, 2, 3, 3 rings. This ring will rule them all. Your goal, your purpose in life. Boleh, boleh? Boleh, boleh? Boleh? Okay. All right. So maybe we can do a special exercise on that another day. And all right. So we've covered that. That's a very that is the skill sebelum ta'aruf. Know yourself, what you want, your destination. And I can even sebelum ta'aruf lah pergi jumpa someone kan. And you clear on what you are and so forth. But to get on, that is for clarity, for you to know what your destination is. And skill before ta'aruf, the other thing is, there are things like, we will discuss things like kenali lelaki. Lelaki itu siapa, how men think and what the concerns are. Istikharah, things that we need to cover juga. And interview questions. These are the easy part, but kenal lelaki itu macam it's a rather complex series. I am drawing out another framework for that on man's concerns. Man's concerns. Okay, because when you see perangai lelaki, they do things for the reason they believe they're doing is right. They want to do the right thing and they believe it's the right thing that they're doing. For example, let me share with you a story. A man is working. It's he's a husband, and then wife dia cakap, oh nak want a better kitchen. So he starts working harder, kerja overtime, and he feels useful. And when if he cannot provide his wife that kitchen that the wife wants, he feels weak. One of the biggest fear for a man is looking weak and not being able to serve and make his wife happy. That is a man's fear, and that's one of the many reasons why men tak berani lagi nak kahwin. Okay, so I'm sharing with you this is because you need to understand a man's concern, from a man's point of view. So he works harder, overtime and so forth, buat business, and then she works harder at this, and then dia kat office lagi lama lah, kan? Dia kat office lagi lama, therefore dia kat office lagi lama, and then tapi dia balik, why you complain? Oh, you're never home, and why you working so hard? But the guy is thinking, yeah, but I'm trying to make you happy. I'm trying to be useful here. That is what a guy, how a man's brain function. Like, I'm trying to be useful. So It's a conflicting issue that happens usually within a marriage, uh, or even before a marriage. That this is this when it's not communicated. So I've drawn up. I need to polish this framework. Basically, you start from the bottom. Okay. Firstly, you understand what is a man's fear. Kat bawah ni. A man's fear kat bawah ni. A man's fear. What are men's fears? Number one is to look weak because he cannot look weak because instinctively, if a man is weak or look weak, they become prey instead of predator. They're thinking someone dulu lah kan. At the lower tier of society, it's not just about status, it's about survival. It's about survival. That's why they cannot look weak. And if um, why this is important, it's just about survival. It's and about being able to also, when he survives, he can protect his loved ones. So, so his fear, biggest fear is looking weak, which includes things like why he feels not worthy of being married or being a husband, rasa tak cukup. So rasa tak cukup, he works hard to better himself. Tapi wife nag. Um, Funny story, we did a focus group discussion on men, why they're not married among, among men. The biggest fear, number one, is nagging, why they're not married. Like this is no I say, this is what the group of, I think, 20 men we interviewed one on one to get into why you're not married. What are your biggest concerns? We ask these very deep emotional questions. Yes, men do get emotional. Men are not always stoic when we are among other men that we feel safe talking about these things. So the biggest fear is, one is nagging. They're afraid of nagging. One is because their own personal experience, uh, learning from their parents punya marriage, and then stories, scary stories they have heard about uh, okay, Sister Aiza Asman, can you be specific? Would you like to join in the conversation? I can add you in. I feel better when I am um, in a video conversation with the person who's asking me questions, because I can understand and empathize where you're coming from. Being specific, understand specifically what you mean, because I I don't quite understand your question. I know what case you're referring to. Is it true that men prefer women, as mentioned by Professor Mahaya? I uh, which part, or in what context, or which particular sentence that you feel you agree or disagree with? Can I add you in? Sure. All right, great. Yeah, I'm supposed to give you a link. How do I give you a link? Yeah. Link. I'm just learning this broadcasting. let me give you this link. Share, sorry, sister. Okay, I'm giving this link. All right, can you click this link, please? Then I'll add you in. Okay, please click that link I posted below. Please click that link and then I'll add you in as a guest. Dun, dun, dun. I apologize to everyone else. I know what I'm doing as a coach, but technical stuff, I'm still trying to learn. It's just, all right. Add to stream. Okay, can I don't see you and I can't hear you. I've added you as a guest, Sister Aiza Azman.
Hello, can you hear?
Hello. Yes, I can. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. If you're not comfortable turning on the camera, it's okay. At least I can hear you.
Uh, Actually, Barai, I'm doing some work in the office, and suddenly I came across about your Facebook online and also live. Actually, I was just like to ask because there are certain women, like certain of us, we came like a strong woman, very
Mm-hmm.
independent,
Yeah, that's right.
and we are doing a very crucial kind of job, almost similar like men did. So when there is a statement, you know, why most women like us were still single. So the statement includes, how to act. Is it something that men actually prefers? So that is actually the question that I want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I want to confirm about something.
Okay. What that statement by Professor Maya to get clarification, I think if you want clarification, I think something that she needs to clarify or you have to ask her lah. But from my I'm sharing with you from my perspective and my context is that I mean a strong woman is a bit the it's an advantage I would say because it's your level can because if you're not a strong independent woman in fact I just had this conversation yesterday with another sister on air whereby she has a standard she's independent financially stable and and it makes her she feels that it makes her it would make things more difficult untuk cari calon. um, yes and no. Yes, no, because it limits the number of equally strong men or men who are willing to accept strong women. I mean, and then yes, it's good. It's a good thing because you know your level. That's your level. Your standards is pretty high, and but you just need to learn how to find men at your level or higher. And it's one of the things I would like to share. I mean, my clients mostly, actually 100% of my clients are independent and strong women because I've looked at their profile kan one by one tengok wih doktor doctorate in engineering so forth gaji 60,000 sebulan like oh hebat-hebat these women Just that their expertise is in their field, but when it comes to ilmu untuk mencari jodoh ni, it's not something they've learned, or in fact this is something their parents should have taught them lah. And dari balik lagi kids, sorry. So your concern is susah wanita strong women nak cari jodoh. Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, what exactly, there is a certain kind of wrong impression, misunderstanding, and also what should I call, the interpretation or the image of this woman. They thought that when they come in strong, for example, I don't know about anyone else. I just talk about myself. I don't really look for a certain standard of men where they have to be better than me, richer than me, or something like that. No, actually, by right, I'm not. I don't know what kind of other people think, but to me, if someone who really can actually uh, show me the right way, for
Mm-hmm.
uh, let's say, to the Islamic side, it doesn't
Okay.
matter if that person is um doesn't I mean it's not well done and it's not well to do. It's not, maybe not even uh in par in certain education level. It doesn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow I think because of the insecurities, I don't know. So that's why I relate back to my first question, whether we really need to act that way to um how to say, to make ourselves approachable. Whereas I myself, I don't see that I'm building a barrier wall, something like that. But certain people feels that I'm doing that, which is a bit unfair or misinformation or mis treatment. So I think that is the main thing about your client as well as me, where we have the same uh, problem or issues regarding marriage partner.
True. I mean, my advice is don't act, because if you act now sebelum cari jodoh dan dapat jodoh, nanti you dah kahwin, you have to act for the rest of your life. I think that will drive anyone crazy if you just put it down and act for the rest of their life. Yeah.
Se-
Uh, kan? Betul tak? Setuju tak?
Setuju saya.
If
Dia
you,
berlaku bodoh-bodoh.
yeah, exactly. If you put up a face now, you have to put up that face for the rest of your life, and then it's not you, and then menggugat jiwa you, kacau. You're just not yourself. You want to be yourself, and you want someone that you can vibe with, be at the same length with, to be yourself with your husband. Can I'm sure that's the very basic thing that you want.
Agreed.
Yeah. So being yourself, and um let me show. I need to provide context on the explanation I want to give. I understand where you're coming from. You're a strong woman, and you tak kisah status income dia apa. You just basically want your husband to be someone yang boleh lead you sebagai suami, sebagai dalam sudut spirituality lah, sebagai dari sudut agama. But does not necessarily mean dia kena imam dari Al-Azhar. Does not mean that, kan? So because why? Because why? A lot of the application from my clients kan, dia cakap dia nak cari imam dalam hidup dia. It's like, and then when I share this with the guys, so hey guys, what do you think of this statement by the women? Dia cakap dia nak cari imam. And the guys cakap, aku tak cukup alim lah, takut lah. Dia find it intimidating tau. Dia takut macam, in his mind, dia macam, aku kena baca surah Al-Baqarah without skipping a beat ke? Kan? So dia macam, expectation dia rasa macam, aku tak cukup alim. or I'm not worthy for such woman. So I think managing, communicating expectation is very important here. Um, I'm not expecting you to macam, when you meet someone during the ta'aruf, I'm not expecting you uh, to hafal Quran without skipping a beat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, can. That will scare any man. That would scare me. Yeah. Kalau macam tu, I belum kahwin lagi. If that was my
See, it's
wife's
miscommunication.
expectation. Expectation, communication is very important. Uh, oh,
True.
dah live eh?
Agree. Yes.
Can. So communicating expectation is very important in masa tengah ta'aruf. Sorry, I'm adjusting my tripod.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so that is very important. So I mean, I can share, like lists of questions, things like what are your expectation and view of marriage, things that you can ask, and things like when it comes to conflicts, how easily do you get angry? This is one of the very important questions, especially women. Women takut kalau men get physical or verbally abusive when they get angry, and how do you manage your anger? Those are things that needs to be asked. I mean, uh, because this is the rest, not just the rest of your life. You when you're looking for a spouse, this is also you are uh, trying to look for a companion nak ke jannah, because that's your goal. Your goal is to jannah Allah, and you're looking for a companion to go there. If you have a horrible companion, it's hard for you to get there, I guess. Kan, it's like a captain and his first mate lah. Kalau dia punya first mate tu is horrible, or the captain is horrible, susah. Betul tak? Kan, sis? Hello.
Betul, setuju.
All right. Mm, so communicating expectation is very important. I need to share with you my macam a way into a man's mind punya framework. So earlier I shared a bit of this. Nampak tak? Yeah,
Mm,
what a man's sphere.
nampak.
Dia nampak
Mm,
at the bottom
tak.
ni, man's sphere.
Huh?
Man's sphere kat bawah ni.
Huh?
Ni, kan. Satu, man's sphere first and foremost is looking weak. So kalau dia dah rasa dia tak worthy of you, of your expectation, he won't approach you. Dia tak berani
Oh,
because he feels not worthy or equal to you. Because what he is afraid of not being able to make you happy, because a man lives in a way to make his woman happy. He needs to be useful and effective. If he feels that he cannot fit in your life and make you happy, if he feels macam he's not uh, you know um, being able to be responsible, because he lives to please his wife, please a woman. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to BS here. Uh, One main things men do in life is to please a woman or women. And uh, so if he feels that macam, oh, he's going to look weak because he can't provide what she needs, he can't make her happy, then he'll find someone he can make happy. So, I mean, perhaps you should feel bersyukur. Men who can not make you happy, stay away from you. And cari ilmu, find a way to get men who can make you happy, uh, make make you happy, and befits lah someone who's compatible with you. That is the goal of Sekufu. Because a man needs to be useful, otherwise he will not have his purpose as a man or as a husband. Can, I mean, a man thinks, how can I fix this? Man thinks like, oh, my wife wants something, I'll go get it. Because a man basically feels, kan, macam, that's why most men are soldiers. He feels like we are the expendable half of the population of the species. We're here to protect, and we're ready to die to protect our women and the children. So that's where man come from. That's where that's like the instinct of a man. So if he feels like, oh, she does not need my protection, uh, she does not need me. So if I'm not needed, I go somewhere else. Are you with me so far? Yes.
Okay.
Uh, so so right now, what do you have in mind? Do you have any question on that particular? You're probably thinking, habis tu macam mana nak cari jodoh, someone who will sekufu be compatible with you.
Uh, if we talk about compatibility, it's not going to be like, how should I say? It's a never-ending kind of discussion because there's too much of expectations.
Mhm.
The truth is, I don't know about anyone, but the least you expect, meaning that you are open to any some kind of like um what should I say, something like anything, you can accept of everything. If you do some expectation, meaning that you put some benchmark there, standard, it gives you some kind of certain thing that you can't accept if you don't get the standard, things like that. So that's why for me, I don't know for anyone else, but for me myself, actually I open to any opportunity, any kind of people, because I'm myself not perfect. So it's just that I expect that if somebody can accept me for who I am, and I can accept that person of who they are. I mean, that is something like a bit ideal, but somehow, somehow it's like the first meeting or the people that you want to get to know of. I'd rather have no expectation at all. So that's for me. But it differs when it goes to a certain or someone else.
You're scaring me a bit because you say you prefer no expectation. That's pretty dangerous, honestly. Because you should have expectations. Someone who is at par with you, at least spiritually at par with you. Um, because because you need some ciri-ciri yang orang nak that is compatible lah. Uh, yeah, you scared me. Because you need expectations. There are certain things that you have, your needs, and certain things that you want. Maybe you can list down ciri-ciri that it's a must have and that's a nice to have. Macam one must be must have and nice to have. There's two lists. Must have is uh, the you know tries his best to improve his religion. Nice to have, he's handsome, and that's nice. It's a nice bonus. Um, and then also figure out why it's a must have and why it's a nice to have. So it becomes clearer to you that uh, that this is important to you. Otherwise, uh, if you have no expectations, from what I understand, you said no expectations. It means probably means that any Tom, Dick, and Henry would do, and it's quite concerning. Am I? I hope I understand you right.
I see. Because for your information, I never been in a relationship before, so I don't
Okay.
really know some kind of like what kind of thoughts that you should need to have.
Hmm.
So I was thinking that. it all started with being friends. When you befriended someone, you get to know a stranger. Obviously, you were like, "Hi, how are you?" Like getting to know each other. I mean, something that you do not expect these people to be someone who is closer to you. But over the time, probably I'm not so sure because I never had a relationship before
Mm-hmm.
or a serious one where I need to think about all these things. But your points were I'm taking notes on your points because I think yeah, probably nice to have or probably something that expectation a little bit. I think that's okay.
Yeah, no, I have to be very honest with you. You need to have a certain level of expectation. All right. So you're coming from a point where you never had a relationship, so you've never felt or understood what it's like to go through a heartbreak, or what tak nak dah menyesal lah nak laki macam tu. Or it's a good thing that you've never been through a relationship. Um, I'm coming from where I've made my mistakes, my heartbreaks, and I've learned from my clients punya heartbreaks juga. So I can empathize with that. And you coming from you had never had a relationship, you haven't learned the perit maungnya of a bad relationship or a bad match. So I need to tell you that you need to have your standards, maintain your standards. If not maintain your standards, raise your standards. Um, and have your expectations. It's very important, very important. Have a must have and a nice to have. Must have paling penting agama kan. Uh, nice to have kaya dan berjaya, that kind of things. Tak handsome tak apa, asal beragama. How do you feel
Okay.
about that?
Okay, I'll take note on that. The part of handsome and kaya. The fucking spot. All right. So thank you so much. At least it's something that I learned today because most of the time I don't really, be serious about this because one thing for sure, to me there's a lot of things important matters in life. But somehow when my father passed away, he told me something that it makes me feel I need to do something for myself because he said that he's not going to be there to be with me, throughout all the way. So he was thinking that you should find somebody to settle down and reevaluate your life. So probably marriage is the best thing. And I just think probably he's right because most of my time is either studying, working, or taking care of my sick father, and now I'm taking care of my mom. So I was thinking that probably if they are no more. I mean, my father was passed away, so I left with my mom. So if she passed away too, probably I need
Sorry.
somebody to talk, a companionship, something. So that's why I think looking at this seriously. But as you pointed out earlier, that I need to really know what's going on and what am I supposed to do, which is I have zero knowledge on this. So I'll take all your points. It's a very good point. So I'll do as you say. So thanks for the advice. And I'm off to my vaccination area.
Oh, okay.
So thanks for the advice. And probably after this, maybe I'll join you if you have a live one. Thank you.
I'm planning to do live every day at 12. Bring
Oh,
your
okay.
single friends. I
Sure.
appreciate you calling in because kalau tidak, I tengah cakap seseorang, am I giving value? Who's listening to this? Aku tengah,
Okay.
aku tengah cakap seseorang dalam bilik aku ni. Like, I'm glad I'm giving value. I mean, makes me happy that, oh, I'm helping someone. Alhamdulillah. You know,
I have lots of friends who is still single, but because they have a lot of things going on in their life, and if they are 40s, they are in their 40s, not 30s.
mm,
So I thought life when you are at 40s, you become like a bit, slow down, relax. But actually, the pace is keeping up, and to one extent, I myself was thinking that I had enough of this. Working life is, everything is not about work, and everything is not about every single day. sometimes you have to stop and think about the future. So when you come in live, actually I want to join, but I never had a chance to join all your programs. My friend actually recommended me this, and she already got married. I was happy for her, but then
Oh,
of
okay.
course,
Can you private message me which friend? Because some my clients tak beritahu dia dah kahwin.
oh,
Ni, which one? Did I attend her wedding?
I don't think so. I She said
Huh.
that she's going to get married last year, but I'm not so sure what's happened. But I can confirm that again
Okay, private
because
message
I
me.
do. Okay,
I
sure.
macam korang dah kahwin bagi at least bagi tahu lah aku tak nak pun nasi minyak korang. At least
if
let
they
me know
didn't
I'm on the
if
right
they
path.
didn't even if they didn't even tell me, how are they going to tell you? I was expecting my friend got married because she said, okay, I'm going to get married in March last year, but I don't know what happened. I hope she did.
Oh, inilah aku dah tolong korang. At least tak bagi tahu I'm doing the right thing. For me, susah tau matchmaking ni. It's not
I
easy,
know. I
because
know.
it's matters of the heart. It's very subjective.
Yes.
Macam, I want to do the right thing, ikut Quran Sunnah, get you guys married with the right person to go to Jannah. Lepas tu, korang kahwin tak bagi tahu. At least I want to know I'm on the right track. Okay?
Yes. But the best thing is because I think because of my friend influence, like one day she said that she get something thinking about her future, and actually she's the one who influenced me to think back about my life. So one of the matter I said, hey, yeah, I need to do something about it. But to
Mm,
me it's still like
that's a good friend.
a very good friend actually.
That's a good friend.
But the thing is what happened afterward is up to her. But the initial part you help, I think it gives a lot of input there. So, and it goes the same to me. So thank you. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. I mean, I will be here every day, 12 to 1, inshallah.
All right, inshallah. So thank you and take care. See you again.
Okay. All the best with
Okay, bye.
your vaccination. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Bye. Salam.
Thank you, sister. All right. I'm very happy I've managed to give value, benefit, help. Makes me happy. This is my reward for doing all these free videos. I want to help, and I just want to know that I'm actually helping. Cause duduk sorang-sorang dalam bilik ni, sharing my experience from being a matchmaker. I want to know that I'm helping meet people out there, and I'm we're humans. We want to live life for a purpose, and as a man, I want to be useful. Uh, yeah, I'm glad I'm being useful to the ummah. Otherwise, I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? And so, yay! I'm helping. Okay, it's already 1 o'clock. Let's prepare for solat Zohor on time. InsyaAllah rezeki pun on time. Jodoh pun rezeki juga kan. So there's so many ways to get rezeki, sedekah, solat, syukur, very important. We see that at least 17 times a day melalui masa kita solat. So syukur is so powerful. I think that's a whole topic for another day. But I'm happy I can help. And my klien-klien yang I dah tolong bantu kahwin tu, dah dapat jodoh tu, at least PM me or message me, cakap, Rosary kami dah kahwin, thank you. Cukup lah. I want to know I'm on the right track. And because, hey, ouch. Otherwise macam, am I doing the right thing? Should I stop doing this because it's not helping? Because I want to know I'm doing the right thing. If I'm not helping, then I stop doing it. Kan? So let me know yang dah kahwin tu, please bagi tahu I. Tu tengok yang macam sister tadi tu, kawan dia cakap, kawan, she said her friend, I help her friend kahwin, tapi dia pun tak cakap mana dia jumpa jodoh dia. But last dia mengaku that I helped. It's like, hello, tell me that I'm helping. It's not easy, doing this. I just want to know I'm actually helping Tuja. Okay? All right. Inshallah, I'll see you tomorrow at 12 to 1. Same channel. I mean, preferably you meet me at facebook.com/nakjodoh. And I will fix this tripod, otherwise the angle is very awkward. And yeah, Salah on time, inshallah rezeki on time. And thank you for listening. And I would like to hear some more. I love engaging and listening and having guests. I love it. I hope I have more guests coming soon. Yay! Outside world interaction. Assalamualaikum. See you tomorrow, 12 to 1 at Nak Jodoh.